don't need no man. Stay far from timid, only make moves when your heart's in it, and live the free sky's the limit. Never been as broke as me. I like that. When I was young, I had 2 pair of leaves. Besides that, the pinstripes and the gray. The one I wore on Mondays and Wednesdays. While niggas flirt, I'm throwing tigers on my shirt and alligators. You wanna see the inside? I see you later. They come the drama. Oh, that's that nigga with the fake. Wow, why you punch me in my face? Stay in your place, play your position. Become my intuition. Go in this nigga pocket, rob him while his friends watch it. And hoes clock it. Here comes respect. His crew's your crew, or they might be next. Look at they man, big man, they never try, so we roll with them, stole with them. I mean loyalty. Niggas bought me milks at lunch. The milks with chocolate, the cookies, butter crunch, 80 lunch, 80 lunch. Long as I got stuff for most of them soft. Even when I was wrong, I got my point across. They depicted me the boss. Of course, my orange box cutter make the world go round. Plus I'm fucking bitches ain't my homegirls now. Start stacking, dabbled in crack, gun packing. Nickname Medina, made the scenes, took my Ninas. From gym class to in-glass, pass off for global. The only nigga with a mobile. Can't you see like total? Getting larger in waist and taste. Ain't no telling where this felon is heading. Just in case, keep a shell at the tip of your melon. Clear the space. Your brain was a terrible thing to waste. Realizing to master enterprise, and I ain't have to be in school by 10. I then began to encounter with my counterparts of how to burn the block apart. Break it down into sections. Drugs by these selections. Some use pipes, others use injections. Syringe sold separately. Frank the deputy, quick to grab my Smith & Wesson like my dick was missing. To protect my position, my corner, my layer. While we out here, say the hustler's prayer. If the game shakes me or breaks me, I hope it makes me a better man. Take a better stand, put money in my mom's hand. Get my daughter this college plan, so she don't need no man. Stay far from timid, only make moves when your heart's in it. And live the free, sky's the limit. Motherfucker. nigga never been as broke as me. I like that. When I was young, I had 2 pair of leaves. Besides that, the pinstripes and the gray. The one I wore on Mondays and Wednesdays. While niggas flirt, I'm throwing tigers on my shirt and alligators. You wanna see the inside? I see you later. Here come the drama. Oh, that's that nigga with the fake. Wow, why you punch me in my face? Stay in your place, play your position. Here come my intuition. Go in this nigga pocket, rob him while his friends watch it, and hoes clock it. Here comes respect. His crew's your crew, or they might be next. Look at they man, big man, they never try, so we roll with them. I stole with them, I mean loyalty. Niggas bought me milks at lunch, the milks with chocolate, the cookies, butter crunch, 80
Every time you say that, and I like it. It's like your thing, but now I just think of Adam Cole and his fucking awful finisher.
Yeah, I do say poop a lot every time we go on. I just realized that. Hey, Adam Cole.
Okay. Fucking good God. All right, we sound good. All right, man.
Nice, man.
What is going on, guys? We are back with yet again another edition of the Notorious podcast, man. And we are back on here today with episode 78 of the podcast itself, man. If this is your first time watching, guys, do not know how this show works. Every Monday, we're on here with Notorious Unscripted, man. And every Friday at 4 o'clock p.m., we are on here with, that is Central Time. We are on here with the news, and that is what we are on here with today, man. We got... I'm not going to lie to you guys, man. We got a dead week, bro. We got a dead week, bro.
Week, bro.
When Braun Strowman is the main story on this show.
That's how you know it's a dead week.
That's how you know it is a dead week, man. It is a dead week. Even though the Braun Strowman story is very interesting. We got a lot to cover with his ass. But we we got quite a little bit of stories here today for you guys, man. But they're like, little stories. Nothing too crazy happening in the world of wrestling this week, man. But yeah, man, if this is also your first time watching, guys, do not know who we are here at the Notorious podcast. I am Johnny Mayhem, one half of the host of this very show. And as for the other half, we got my man Sir K here. How's it going, man?
It's going good, man. It's going good. Just chilling out, bro. Just been working and chilling. Got started, my store set up Christmas early. So I bought these lights, put them up just today. That shit was a bitch, but they're up and they look good. So other than that, bro, I've just been chilling out, working, trying to play Far Cry. I keep fucking being tired at night, man. I've been hating that shit. I've been hating how tired I've been, but today I should be good. Well, tomorrow I got a fucking 10 to 2, so I can't stay up too late. And then Sunday I got a 9 to 2, so yay. But other than that, bro, I'm just chilling out, bro. I'm just chilling out and just waiting to play the game later tonight. And I'm not looking forward to SmackDown in the slightest. But other than that, I'm good, bro. How about you?
Yeah, man, I've been pretty good. An update on my figure collection.
Oh yeah.
I brought to you guys Monday that I searched around for Hangman, could not find him, but I told you guys then that I was not ready to give up, bro. So and then I told you guys the story about how I was looking for Jungle Boy. Why does my camera do this, dude? And every single time, I swear to God, every single time I think it's my glasses. I'm like, damn, these bitches are dirty as fuck, and they're not. But so I brought to you guys how I went to one Target, found Jungle Boy, didn't get him because there was no Luchasaurus. Told you guys about all that. I'm not gonna go in depth. Go to the other Target, found Luchasaurus with no Jungle Boy. So it was frustrating. But when was that? Wednesday, right? Wednesday morning. Wednesday morning, I went to Target. I found Frankie Kazarian on the shelf again, shelf warmer himself. Went up to this real cool employee, asked him if they had any more in the back. He said yeah. He walked away. He came back like 2 minutes later, and he had in his hand Hangman, Luchasaurus, and then the Jungle Boy was already on the shelf. So I was like, this is fucking awesome. So I got all three of them. So the search for Hangman has officially ended, and I have him sitting right there, displayed on the shelf, bro. But other than that, man, nothing much at all. Nothing much at all, bro. Yeah.
I did not know that Hangman came with that drinking glass until he's
Yeah, he comes with a little glass, and then he comes with a pitcher, like a big pitcher.
Oh shit! I get you.
And then he comes with his vest and his little bandana to cover his face. So, yeah, man.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, bro. So, yeah. Other than that, man, nothing too crazy at all. So, yeah, bro. We got, like I said, we got some news here today for you guys, man. And to start it off, we're gonna start with something that I think everybody knows by now, but we're just gonna give our quick thoughts on it. Here it is, man. Bobby Fish, following his TNT Championship match, AEW have officially announced that Bobby Fish is all elite. Adam Cole put out an interesting tweet. He said, interesting.
Yeah.
Or no, not it. No, it was just, So, yeah, man.
Shit.
But Bobby Fish is officially all elite. I was kind of shocked by this, to be honest.
Same.
I kind of thought he was.
MLW.
Yeah, I thought he was MLW, man, and I thought he was going to. I don't know. I thought he was just gonna be a one-off, kind of like an Eddie Kingston or like a Warhorse or fucking anybody else that they brought in just to do a show. But yeah, man, Bobby Fish is all elite, and who knows, man? This may seem like a minor signing now. Could
be a piece.
Yeah, exactly. Because it's only a matter of time until Kyle O'Reilly realizes, if he doesn't already, that this NXT is not it for him. And same thing with Roderick Strong. Once Diamond Mine has ran its course in NXT, if Vince even wants him.
Exactly.
See, those two are guys that Vince... That is not the mold that Vince McMahon wants.
They're the exact opposite.
For the new NXT.
They're short. They're bland in his eyes. They're not body guys. Like, man, that is everything Vince despises about NXT. So, only a matter of time, man.
Yeah, if they released his wife, it is truly only a matter of time for Roderick Strong at this point.
Oh, yeah, bro. They were releasing people from his faction right off the gate. He's not going to stay long in that company, which sucks for him, because him and his wife built a system around taking their kid with them through these NXT shows and whatnot. So having them disrupt that is just kind of fucked up, man.
Yeah,
but I mean, Bobby Fish. I love Bobby Fish. Low key, he's been my second favorite in the UE. Like halfway through them, and then going on until it ended. Thought he was fucking hilarious. That fucking Christmas little advertisement they did for their merch was fucking goated, bro.
Roger Strong's fucking screaming at the top of his lungs in the
his fucking title. Oh man, that shit.
Kyle O'Reilly's fucking eyeballs were popping out of his head.
Literally, bro. And didn't Kyle O'Reilly take off the shirt just to put on the same
just
shirt?
To put on a new one. Yep.
That shit, man, makes me miss the UE, bro. And I hope this might be the first piece to seeing them reunited in AEW, bro. A platform where they could really shine, bro. And
hey, man, I don't know where the tables will be at when the time comes, but one of everybody's biggest dream matches in 2017 and 18 was the Undisputed versus the Bullet Club.
So that shit would be heat, bro.
Now, in current day, we may be seeing, the Bullet Club or the Elite versus whatever they call the Undisputed. So, yeah, man. I mean, yeah, this may seem like... this is a great signing, but this is a little bit of a sleeper signing for now. Not everybody's going too crazy about this. But this is a signing that I believe will pay off in the long run, whether that be a year, whether that be 2 years, whether that be 3 years. I think if Tony Khan feels the need, and he's been coming out lately and saying that he doesn't want to be like WWE and they don't want to sign up everybody from WWE. If he feels the need to go out and sign a guy like Bobby Fish, you know he's
There's a
going to
reason
feel the
for that.
need. Exactly. You know
Mhm.
there's going to be a need to get O'Reilly and Strong when they are available. And I believe that we may be seeing an Undisputed Era. Like I said, it's not going to happen in a year. It might not happen in
No,
2 years. It might not happen in 3 years. But I believe eventually we will
we will see
see
it.
an Undisputed Era um, variation, whatever they call them in AEW, man. And that is amazing because that group is the greatest faction in NXT history for sure. For
Hell
sure.
yeah, bro, truly.
I mean, towards the
And
end of their run, they fucking sucked.
oh, bro,
Nobody
that
can
shit was
deny that.
excruciating.
But I mean, prime Undisputed Era, very hard to beat, bro. Very hard to beat.
Truly,
Definitely
bro.
one of the great factions, man.
Hell yeah, man. And speaking of like Adam Cole and MLW, that whole circle around Bobby Fish, I have two stories to add tonight.
Hmm.
One is about MLW and Fox, and the other, wait, what? I just had the other Adam Cole. I gotta check. Hold on, let me, because there's two stories that kind of came out today.
Uh-huh.
I gotta look at again. Yeah, I got that one. I think I might have lost the other one. Fuck. Yeah, I probably lost the other one. But the Fox one is actually really interesting because I just had it in my head, and I'll probably remember it sometime during this fucking show.
Was
But
it the one that like Fox like dropped all the other?
yep, that was the one. Because Fox owns this little streaming service called Tubi or whatever the fuck it's called,
Oh yeah,
and
yeah.
they were gonna have things like MLW on it, but WWE made them that if they went to Fox, they couldn't do that with any other company. And I was like, wow, it's just like their monopolistic view of the business showing through, man. It's just sad to see. I was like, wow, that's kind of fucked
So
up.
wait, so they told Fox that they wouldn't work with them if they put other pro wrestling on their platforms.
Yep, that's exactly what they said.
See, this is the problem.
That's the
WWE is
problem.
WWE is so salty. Thank
Mm-hmm.
you for adding the story, by the way. But WWE is so
Oh,
salty about pro wrestling existing. I mean, it's like,
literally, bro, they hate it.
like, and the thing is too, it's like, for example, like the NBA is a juggernaut. We all fucking know that the NBA
Oh
is the
yeah.
place for basketball. You don't see them trying to put the fucking CBA out of fucking business. You don't see them trying
No,
to
trying to put
eradicate
college
all
basketball
these.
out of it.
I mean, well, and as a matter of fact, what does the NBA look for in those companies? They look for talent because that
Those
is the
guys,
next era.
exactly.
You know what I mean? Somebody like Luca, or I mean, not just Luca, but so many,
Yeah,
international
yeah.
players come from other leagues. Not all of them do, but most of them do. But what does WWE do when they're looking at these other, mini promotions? They should be looking at them for talent because that
Oh
should
yeah.
be almost like. I mean, people even as close to Vince McMahon as his son-in-law just breed crop of talent. You know what I mean?
Oh,
You
bro,
look at a place like Impact, Ring of Honor, MLW.
it's
All
talent,
these
man.
places. These are talent crops. These are talent pools. You know what I mean? That are just growing the next fucking era of talent for you. But you decide to go and look at collegiate wrestlers from the Olympics and rugby players and
Like,
fucking bodybuilders. I mean, get people that know how to wrestle. Just you don't see fucking Adam Silver going and finding some fucking idiot off the fucking street that's
no,
7 feet tall. He's like, oh man, you ever play
this guy.
basketball? You're the
Like,
guy, man. You're the guy. I mean, you don't see him, walking the fucking streets of Slovenia looking for some 7 foot tall dude that has no
literally.
idea what a basketball is. It's like, you're the guy. You're coming with me. Yeah, like
That's exactly what Vince does.
that is Vince McMahon in a
Do you
nutshell.
like wrestling? Don't even know what it is. You're
What's that?
hired. Like, bro, what? That shit makes no sense to me, bro. Literally makes no fucking sense to me, man. And that's just how they want. They don't want wrestling to exist. Besides them, and they aren't even wrestling. They do not want wrestling to exist. I don't get it. I
So
really don't,
stupid,
but
bro.
Vince thinks he's fucking Marvel and Disney over here when it's really not, bro.
No.
Vince has no chance against any of those. Come on, bro. Vince gotta be put in his place, bro.
I, I, JD used to say this shit all the time, bro. But I would love to be a fly on the wall in some of these conversations that Vince
Oh, I would
McMahon
love it.
has with
I would love to hear that
whoever.
shit.
Good God, I mean,
Just what
fucking
a
guy.
twisted mentality.
This guy is so out of touch.
Literally, man.
Yeah, I mean, again, bro. I mean, how why are you so salty about other wrestling promotions existing? That's what I
Exactly.
love about AEW is
They
he
embrace it.
yeah, exactly. I love about it. What I love about AEW is it is a promotion that Vince McMahon has no control over, and he cannot
Exactly.
stand it, and it is the
Oh,
best
he
thing ever.
hates it. Exactly.
Yeah, man. Next up, we are going to talk about. Actually, we're going to talk about more stupid WWE decisions. Thank God this one didn't happen.
Oh
WWE
god.
almost split up the Street Profits during the draft. According to
Oh,
PW Insider, there was some serious consideration on breaking up the tag team, with Montez Ford being drafted to Raw with his wife Bianca Belair, and Angelo Dawkins would have stayed on SmackDown.
oh, what?
Do you
Even the
want
draft
me?
picks to that are bad.
First of all, first of all, I did not notice this. This
Mm-hmm.
was brought to my attention, probably because I was already blinded with some of the other stupid decisions that were made in the draft, like SmackDown absolutely having nobody for Roman Reigns. Still,
Literally nobody.
okay, so WWE at this point has one women's tag team after the draft.
I heard about that. Yeah, they have
They have
literally
the tag
one.
team champions.
That
That's the
is
worst
it.
part. That's the only tag team. So
Is a champion.
it's the champion. So from this point on, and I'm not even saying that Nikki and Rhea are a real tag team because they're
Because they're
not,
not.
but they are the only tag team, and they're not even a fucking tag team as the champions. So what the fuck? Oh my god,
Man,
bro.
why did they create those titles, bro? They can never have nobody for those titles. It's sad, bro.
I
That should
keep
make no
seeing,
fucking sense.
I keep seeing, I keep seeing on social media this image of the Iconics or the Inspiration. Good God.
Okay.
The and it's an image. I keep seeing this all over social media. The same image, and it says, "The Inspiration, the AEW Women's Tag Team Division needs to start." And I looked at the fucking comments. The first dude to comment is goated because he literally just put no.
Dude, fucking legend. Just nah.
No, we don't fuck it. Who is a
No.
women's tag team in AEW? You got uh Britt Baker's group,
Yeah.
um
You got fucking.
KJ,
Oh, I hate that nickname.
um
Like, who else? Brandy and fucking loser number. Like, what teams do you have?
Brandy
You
and
don't.
Red Velvet.
You have fucking Riho, Ruby, and who's the other one in that shit?
Oh,
And that mix?
Chris Statlander.
I guess in the eyes of fucking. Probably in the eyes of Vince, he would see that as a fucking team.
I can't
Like,
believe people wanted those three to be a team.
yeah,
This is a new
like what?
faction. It is.
Yeah, rigged ass team. What? That
That
makes no
fucking
sense.
thrown together ass fucking tag team. And I mean,
Hmm.
AEW definitely does a fair share of that themselves. Um,
Exactly, they do.
but I mean, some of the shit makes sense. Tay Conti and Anna Jay. Although I don't
Mhm.
like the name, I mean, those two have a
They make sense.
organic. They have an organic, connection.
Friendship.
Everybody knows their story, so it makes sense to a degree.
Mhm.
And then you have, what Britt Baker has put together, and
Exactly.
that's it. I mean, fucking Penelope Ford and the Bunny are not a tag team. Ruby
No.
Soho and Riho are not a tag team.
And the
Um,
thing is, with AEW, I don't care that they do that because they don't have tag team champions for the women. If they
right.
did,
It'd
that
be
shit would be
awful.
god awful. Exactly.
It's
But
just
I don't
like it's
mind.
same
Mhm.
situation with NXT.
Yeah.
Zoe Stark and Io Shirai. Io Shirai is wasting away at the moment, ladies and
She
gentlemen,
should have
right before our
been
eyes.
on the main roster for like damn near a year now at this point, to be honest.
Yeah, yeah. I
She should
mean,
have been there.
she's done everything she can. Nobody gives a shit about her NXT women's title reign, but WWE, I mean, they have one women's tag team. Their tag team division is just
Not literally
if
non-existent.
if Vince McMahon lives to 100 years old, by the time he's like 90, I believe there will be little to no tag team wrestling
Oh
on his
no.
show. I
Oh
wouldn't
no.
doubt it if there was no tag teams in WWE if Vince McMahon lives to 100 and by the time he's
I can see it.
90, I could see it. The
He
dude
hates tag
hates
team.
just fucking hates tag teams. Look at half the tag teams on their roster. You
Dirty
got
dogs.
Otis and Gable, who, I mean,
They
by
make it
this point
work.
they're okay, but
Yeah.
I
But they
mean, what the
shouldn't be a
fuck?
thing.
Otis had a tag team partner, and so the fuck did Gable. So the fuck did Chad
You
Gable,
did
bro.
not need to split them up.
You had two great tag teams in American Alpha and Heavy Machinery.
Exactly.
You have the Dirty Dogs, who Bobby Roode has had more tag team partners than fucking championships in his whole WWE run, which is
I root to
sad,
tag team war. Shit ain't right.
bro. He, good God, him and Dolph Ziggler. I mean, look at half the fucking tag team. Real tag teams we have on the main roster are the Street Profits, the New Day, the Usos. Um.
Um, War Machine, I guess,
Oh yeah. Oh
because
yeah. I
they're
forgot about
still a
them.
thing.
But the thing
They're still
is,
in this company.
who do they use, man? They use the makeshift tag teams instead of the fucking
Exactly.
real ones. It does not make a
It
lick
doesn't
of
make
sense,
sense.
bro.
And
But,
mhm,
what were you gonna
ever
say?
since the success of the bar, they've tried to recreate that with everybody, bro. Like, stop it, bro. The bar worked because it just worked. Don't try to replicate that shit again. It's not gonna work again.
Yeah, yeah. Um, back to this story. WWE here. Let me remind you guys what happened to Heavy Machinery. You know, this reeks of Heavy Machinery.
No, 100%.
Montez Ford is the guy that they like, and they want him to be on his own. And they view Dawkins as this goofball who's just fucking there. And let me remind you guys, Angelo Dawkins is the better one. Not in the
Literally.
ring, but
But in promos and character,
Montez Ford will be. I'm saying this now. If they were to split him up, he would have been one of the most awful things for the end of 2021 and, the better half of 2022. On Monday Night
oh,
Raw, he would have been one of the most unbearable fucking people on that show. Does anybody hear this man talk and see his body language? It's just so fucking extra and stupid.
it's so
He's
needless,
shaking
bro.
the fucking ropes like he's the ultimate warrior.
His eyes are popping out his fucking head. He's fucking yelling. Like, dude, you're not fucking Ultimate Warrior, bro. Stop. I
Meanwhile,
cannot stand the way he talks.
me neither, bro. Meanwhile, Dawkins is the better of the two. I mean, the guy has some promo intensity. he can actually
Exactly.
make the Street Profits feel a little feared
Legit.
and legit. I mean, this shit would have been awful, man. And who would end up getting the boot? Angelo Dawkins.
Of course. Shit ain't
He
right.
would have been released in no time.
Oh yeah, full
Telling you.
Tucker, bro. Wouldn't have put
Yep.
it on TV and then just release them. Shit ain't right.
Mm-hmm. Exactly,
Like, how
bro.
do you think of that? And then thinking about that decision, they make it even worse by trying to put Montez on Raw. What? Why would a guy like him go to Raw? He is, if he is singles, even though it's not good, he should be on SmackDown. It just makes sense to what
Yeah.
type of show SmackDown is. This company makes no fucking sense, man. It makes no sense.
Yeah, man. Now, we're going to talk about some teases here. We got two teases. One from Liv Morgan. We got a Liv Morgan tease here.
Mm-hmm.
Graham Matthews from at WrestleRant tweeted out, at Fight Owens Fight, told me in an interview last year that he and Liv Morgan, or at You Only Live Once, have been drafted every single year and always end up on the same show. That was once again the case this year, with Owens and Morgan being both moved to Raw. Liv Morgan tweeted out, "We're destined to do this forever," with laughing emojis. And tagged Kevin Owens at Fight Owens Fight.
Mm-hmm.
Britt Baker quote tweeted it and said, "Interesting," with this emoji.
Yeah,
Thinking one.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Dude.
Liv Morgan quote tweeted her tweet and said, "It is, isn't it?" Bro,
Come on, bro.
where is KO going to end up, bro? His final 2 months is giving everybody, and we said it here before anybody,
Oh yeah.
this shit with Baron Corbin. Well, now it's not, I guess not anymore, so they're gonna find somebody to bury him else to. But this shit with Owens gives me mad John Moxley vibes from his last 2 months. The last 2 months of Dean Ambrose was just
him losing.
were just him getting his
Too much
ass
straight.
whipped, bro.
Exactly.
And look, man, if Taylor Rotunda, Bo Dallas ends up in AEW, if him and Liv Morgan are dating, which by this point it's basically confirmed,
My boy.
where do you think she's gonna want to end up, bro? Where do you think she's gonna want to end up, man? With her boyfriend in AEW, man. And AEW needs somebody like her. She's got her friend Ruby over there. She could definitely, she can definitely. Her kind of act just screams AEW, bro. It does.
It really does,
bro. Somebody
I
of
see
her caliber.
person.
Me too. I could see her fitting in like a glove over there. Chris Jericho always mentions it up, but Chris Jericho always says on Talk is Jericho, he likes to recommend people to Tony Khan that were really nothing in WWE, but they could be something special over here, like a Ruby or a Brody.
Exactly, like a Liv.
Yeah,
A Bo.
Yeah, like Liv. Exactly.
And the only fork in the road with Bo Dallas is that it was like in an interview or something lately, but he said that he is very happy just farming is what he's doing now. He's just happy with that right now. He's like more happy than he's ever been in the last couple of years. So hopefully he's still wrestling, but at this point I don't know if he is. Which sucks, bro. Which really fucking sucks.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he'll get the itch for it again. He's in a wrestling family.
I hope so, man.
Not saying that that's gonna completely be the decision maker, but I mean, if Wyatt goes there and he's not with Bo, eventually if he wants to do some kind of cult thing, I believe Bray Wyatt is the kind of guy who will say something to TK.
Oh yeah.
Like, hey, I got this idea. I want to bring my brother in. And, yeah, because I know this came out a long time ago, so well, obviously things might have changed in his life, like you were saying, but I remember him saying that he was not done with wrestling at all. So maybe he just needs
Hopefully.
a
break.
maybe he just wants a break. You know,
Probably.
WWE. I can confidently say that WWE killed that man's passion.
Kill everybody's passion. Kill EC3's.
Yeah, for real. So yeah, man. I mean, I can. He'll be back. He'll be back.
I hope so.
Yeah, yeah. He will. He will be back. He has too much talent not to, and I think he knows that. Another tease, man. WWE is changing in a big way, especially in the NXT brand. Johnny Gargano was a featured act for a long time, but NXT 2.0 might have ushered Johnny's wrestling out of their equation. At 34 years old, Gargano could be looking towards his next chapter. Gargano's WWE contract is currently up on December 3rd, and a new deal is expected to be offered sometime this fall. That has not happened yet, but fans are paying very close attention to his activities outside of the ring. Sometime last week, Gargano removed references from NXT from his social media. Many fans noticed this and took a screenshot as widely shared across the IWC, adding even more intrigue in his current situation. Candice LeRae and Johnny Gargano appeared as a part of the Index honeymoon skits last week, but they were absent this week. Dexter Lumis was also missing from this week's show, but Indy Hartwell explained that she wore him out from their honeymoon. Jesus.
God. Man.
Hopefully, Johnny will find something to do in NXT 2.0 when his contract runs out. The fact that he removed NXT from his social media is a very interesting thought to consider at a time like this. Johnny
Did you
Gargano,
see what he put in the place of it?
pro wrestler, Clevelander, beat yourself and work out.
He added pro wrestler after he took out NXT and WWE. And what else is pro wrestling, bruh? Come on. Come on, bruh.
Man, let me see what it is now. Let me see if he changed it. Still the same thing. Pro wrestler, Clevelander, beat yourself and outwork.
Love to see it, bro. Love to fucking see it. It's gotta be. I think.
If they signed up, and here's another thing. TK was talking about he doesn't want to get everybody from WWE and he doesn't want to make AEW like WWE. If TK felt the need to go out and get Bobby Fish,
he's gonna get
I'm pretty confident he would go out and scoop up Johnny Wrestling. Johnny is the best wrestler on this planet, bar none.
Yeah.
Bar none.
Go.
He put the forbidden word in his bio. Pro wrestler, man. And you can just see them minimalizing his role so much. They don't like him. What did Vince McMahon say he wanted to get rid of? He wanted to get rid of the old, short indie darlings that were over 30 and they've been in NXT for a long time. When you hear Tommaso Ciampa, yeah, he literally described Gargano and Ciampa. When you look at a guy like Tommaso Ciampa and he's saying, now that I'm the champ, this is the A show. It just doesn't hit the same. It doesn't really feel the same at all as how it used to. Gargano is a guy, along like Ciampa, who we have believed to be NXT through and through. Through and through.
100%.
And we know he loves this brand. Well, maybe not anymore, but we know this brand has a special place in Johnny's heart. And the fact that he took NXT out of his bio I think says a lot. I think they're fucking with
Exactly.
him, and I think he feels disrespected. Um,
Hmm.
and that is that is if these that is if they've even offered him a new contract yet.
Exactly, because it
And
doesn't seem like it.
yeah, we're in fall now. His contract is coming up in just under 2 months at this point.
Still
Um,
no offer from what we hear. So
and no offer from what we hear, so I don't know what the hell they're doing. But I really think he lost his love for NXT in
I think he did.
2020 or 21, whatever. I don't think he's had the same love for NXT since 2019. I
Oh
think
no,
that
I
was the
think after that
final.
it just
Hmm. Yep.
went downhill.
Yeah, I do. I do, man. And they are making his role into a joke more and
They
more,
are.
and you can see that. And now he's missing from the show. I think they're fucking with him, and I think after Ciampa loses that championship, I think they're gonna start doing the same shit to him. And
Oh yeah.
yeah, man, it's going to be very interesting because
Very fucking interesting.
if AEW gets the best wrestler on the planet, that's a fucking game changer, man. That is a
That is,
game
bro.
changer, bro. And
The matches, bruh. The matches.
oh man,
Gargano, Brian, Gargano, Kenny, Gargano, Hangman,
Gargano and Kenny, bro.
Gargano and Pac.
Gargano and
Dude,
Punk.
man, the matches are infinite, bro. Everyone on that
Yeah,
roster would be good against Johnny Gargano. Literally everybody except Cody. The
Gargano and
literally
Darby,
Gargano and Darby.
or a heel Cody. Let's
I'll
do
do a
it,
heel
bro.
Cody. That would be dope. A babyface
Did
Cody.
you hear Cody
Mm,
say that he's not turning heel anytime soon? Somebody asked him.
fucking
somebody asked him on a media call. I was like, damn,
just hey, bro, you turning heel.
this is getting so serious. They're bringing this shit up on the media calls and shit.
That's how you know that man needs to turn heel, and that's how you know Tony Khan is making the right decision by fucking taking power into his own hands with shit like this.
Yeah,
Because, man,
exactly.
if it was
Yep.
just up to Cody, he'd never turn heel, but now, yeah, I think it's going to happen, and it
Hmm.
should.
Yeah. Um. Yeah, man. So we got two very interesting teases there, and it's going to be very interesting to see where we go from there. Um. hmm, Britt Baker. Britt Baker, man. It appears. It appears that Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, could have had the choice to move to WWE when her past contract with AEW met its conclusion. According to, goddamn, how long did they sign her for? A 1 year deal? Wait.
I remember that's how they do everybody.
Oh, yeah, it goes from like appearance to like a certain number of dates, and then they move you up to like a year.
And
But
then
I,
they really.
and then they go, yeah,
The only
cause
people that sign like multi-year deals are like
are
the
the main
EVPs and Chris
guys.
Jericho's. Yeah,
Yeah,
those are
Hangman, MJF, like the
the
pillars.
main exact. The pillars sign the big deals. Everyone else kind of
Not
goes a year and then
yeah,
big deal.
not saying that Britt Baker isn't a pillar, but when she
No,
came
but
into AEW, it is like night and day
vastly
compared to
different.
what she is
Exactly,
now. You know,
vastly
she
different.
was a baby face. You know,
Oh yeah, she was. Oh
she was a
man,
baby face, and it was not good.
no, it,
Thank God that Omega brought up to her what she thought about turning heel.
exactly.
Great move.
Thank
I mean,
God.
you're seeing a payoff now. According to Adam Cole, in a recent interview, he explained how WWE officials explained to Cole that when Britt Baker's contract comes to an end, that a place was available for her within WWE. During Cole's contract negotiations with WWE, Cole explained that due to Dr. Britt Baker's contract coming up at the same time, WWE would have a chance to sign Baker as a way to encourage Adam Cole to stay with WWE. Ladies and gentlemen, remember when that story came out about WWE not wanting people from AEW?
That was such cap.
And we said it then. Just
Oh,
wait
yeah.
till Darby and
Oh,
MJF
yeah. All their
and
contracts come up.
Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus and all those guys. Just wait till all their contracts come up. WWE's gonna be knocking on their fucking door so damn hard.
Oh,
And
100%.
and we said it from the beginning. This is bullshit. They are saying that to try to downplay AEW and make them seem like a minor. We don't want these little minor league wrestlers. But
Cap.
what happened here?
Britt Baker fucking disproved that fucking shit.
Stupid, bro.
Makes no sense.
This fucking company, man. Women of wrestling, man. Women of wrestling. But yeah, that news, Britt Baker, man. WWE.
Just confirmation. They're looking.
WWE. Women of Wrestling relaunches. WoW have announced a multi-year deal with Viacom CBS to bring the show back to television. AJ Mendez, or AJ Lee, has been revealed as executive producer with the WoW roster consisting of Tessa Blanchard, The Beast, Danny, Alex Garcia, Brianna Montez, Kate Smith, and Emo Akpan. The show will return in September 2022. God damn. 11 months.
Oh shit, that's a fucking massive.
So, I'm happy to see AJ Lee back. I love the fact that she's back. This is her getting her foot in the door. I know she's just an executive producer now, but I did hear her say that
she'd be down. She can.
It's a possibility. It's a possibility if she ever wants it. As for Tessa Blanchard. Tell me why Tessa Blanchard comes out with a shirt.
Oh my god.
And it says nuclear with an atomic bomb blowing up. And then it says Tessa Blanchard under it.
Like,
what is the exact thing we said? What did we talk about her on the show 3-4 weeks ago? What is the exact fucking thing
the type of heat we said
would be just not the way to go about it? Acting like nothing happened, trying to get people to buy a shirt that says nuclear, and we all know what the fuck that means. You have nuclear heat because you were accused of being a fucking racist. So you come out with a shirt for it?
Like, at that point, just come out with the fucking KKK shirt. It's the same fucking difference, you know what I mean? She is not helping her case, bruh. She could have just denied it or apologized, or one of the fucking two, and move on. Change. But nah, she gotta pull one of those, bruh, and it just doesn't look good for her. And I feel bad for WoW, because they're gonna take the hit because of Tessa.
Man, oh god, I don't understand. Why would you go about it that way, bro?
Makes no sense, bro.
Like, if it's that funny to you because it's not...
Oh, yeah.
If it's not funny to you because it's not true, then fucking deny it. If it's not fucking true, fucking deny it, right? But, and if it's that funny to you and it is true,
then
you shouldn't be back in wrestling, bro. You should not be back in wrestling. All you gotta do is fucking apologize. At least you'll have that under your belt. I apologize. If you guys want to harp on it forever, that's on you. I apologize. I can't live in the past forever. I want to be a better person.
Like that. It's not a fucking Acclaim situation where it's bullshit. It's something real and something tangible that happened with her. And the Acclaimed play up to it because that situation was bullshit for them. You know what I mean? It works when they play up to it. Because, yeah, it was bullshit for them to be taken off TV.
It was.
But with Tessa,
Nobody gave a
it's
fuck.
exactly. But
Everybody wanted to fucking cry about it for 5 minutes, and then nobody gave a fuck.
within 3 days, nobody remembered. But with Tessa, everyone still remembers. The crowd. What was it? It was all out, right? The
Yeah, it
all
was.
out crowd.
We
Yeah.
want Tessa. No, we don't.
And oh no, we don't. Were so fucking loud. That shit. I feel bad for WoW and AJ Lee and all of them because they are gonna have to take the hit because of Tessa, and that shit apparently launches in September of 2022. So is she gonna wrestle somewhere else before it launches, or what is the situation with those women? Are they're waiting out the contracts for wherever they are now? I don't know yet. I don't know if anyone knows yet. And will WoW work with AEW? Will they open a forbidden door? I think so. And people are not going to be happy if Tessa walks through that door. So,
No, I was gonna say I don't think Tessa Blanchard will be walking through that door.
oh no,
Uh,
her ass is banned. The bouncer ain't going to let her in.
I mean, after all that shit, your your first, you know, public thing that comes out about you, personally, is a shirt that says nuclear.
Bro,
Not the fucking way to go about it, man. God damn, she's so good,
literally.
but she just
And
has to
she's
be a complete idiot, man.
makes no sense, man.
It
And
doesn't.
she could have just came out with a shirt that says, I'm sorry. That shit would have been heat, bruh. She would have so just, I'm sorry, and that never apologize, bland ass font. And she just releases that shit, makes money off her apology. That's how you apologize.
Yeah, man. Fucking Tessa, bro. Fucking Tessa.
God.
Goddamn. I think we only have two more stories.
Holy shit. I think I have one more to add. I just saw it, and it's not a story as much as it's another Booker T take, but this one is
Let's hear it.
good.
Oh, really?
So, it's
Wow.
good. He said
Shocked.
the only two people he thinks can beat Roman Reigns are Brock Lesnar, and guess the other one. The other one is a very, very good one. What is the other person
All
Booker
right.
T thinks can
All
beat
right.
Roman Reigns and should?
Karrion Cross.
No,
Um,
it's one of our favorites.
Walter.
Yes. He said Walter
Okay,
should be one of
Booker.
one. I was like, okay, he actually had a good take, and I agree with it. Walter, that shit would be heat,
Oh
bro.
my God.
That shit would be absolute heat. Him and
Oh.
that's that
Can
champion
you imagine Roman going for a Superman punch and while he's in midair, Walter just
just
fucking
chops the
chops?
shit.
Oh God, that
Oh,
shirt, bro.
what shirt?
He's got a fucking handprint on it. That Walter chop
Oh
shirt.
my god, that
Who the
garbage
fuck
hat,
would
bro.
buy
They
that,
cocked his ass with that shirt. Remember that
bro?
Neville shirt?
Yeah, he's just
They
bland fucking font, just king of the
just a fucking
cruiserweights.
handprint of a fucking hand, and that's it. That's fucking it. Like
Walter chop shirt. Okay, the
garbage hat.
fuck is
Like
that? Who would
all
walk
the
around
Walter,
with that?
literally, bro. You could have come up with so much shit. His silhouette alone in his entrance could make like 20 shirts out of that.
Hmm.
Come on, bro. Come on.
Jeez.
That's why if he leaves, his shirts could be so heat,
Oh
bro.
yeah. Hell yeah. Um. Um. Yeah. Well, good take from Booker, man. I'm
Shockingly good
genuinely
take.
shocked. I am
I know.
genuinely shocked from that
Didn't
take.
he have a good take the other week too? I remember it was about something he had a good take on. I forgot what the fuck it was.
Mm,
Was it on like Ruby or something? I remember he had a good take about something a couple weeks ago. I totally forgot what the fuck it was, but it was a decent take. And now
dude,
there's
that's
another.
literally Walter's only shirt on WWE Shop. The chop
They took
one.
away the Imperium.
They took away the
Oh, yeah,
Imperium.
Wolf was on it.
They took
Damn.
away the Imperium, and then the one that I have, they
Mm-hmm.
only have it in a small, and it's on a 30% sale.
Oh, man. Damn. What are they
Which
doing, Walter?
that shirt is heat. I have it right here.
Hell yeah, bro. Love that shirt. Just
Kinda-
certified classic.
Kind of sucks because I went up a size. So it's
No,
like,
I feel
that one's not really tight though.
Exactly.
Some of those fucking WWE shirts come tight as fuck. And
Oh,
some of
yeah,
them
bro.
don't.
It doesn't help that they fucking feel like a towel.
Yeah. Here she is.
Hey.
This bad boy. Walter.
Shit's heat.
Love this
Let me
fucking
see.
shirt.
I'm gonna pull up the fucking video. Oh, yeah. Love that fucking shirt. Shit's classic.
It is. It is. I had to get it. Brett.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm surprised. Good take from
Really
Walter.
surprised.
Alright, man. NXT. Wait do you fucking hear this? Andrew Zarian tweeted out, I spoke to a source this morning regarding NXT's direction and what the expectations are. And whoever he spoke to put out a tweet, or a quote, I mean, and I quote, this is all to bring a newer, younger viewer who is connected with pop culture and trends. Needless to say, the demo numbers are disappointing, but we are hopeful this is just a bump in the road.
Man,
Pop
this whole
culture
show's
and
about...
trends.
The fuck does that mean? About to be bopping?
So Tony D'Angelo, somebody who's portraying a character from the 1930s, is a popular trend.
Most of these fucking kids on TikTok probably don't even know what a mobster is.
Bro,
You know, some of the stupidest people on earth. They won't know anything they're watching. Oh, man.
bro, what? Good God. Why? I was telling you this the other day. All these people in NXT, all these new people, are so overly gimmicky.
Oh, bro.
You know what I mean?
Over.
And
Too much.
the only one that's not is the guy that's getting pushed, and what do we always say? It's Braun Breaker. And what do we always say in WWE? They push the guys. They don't push the guys who have character. They push the guys that have a gimmick of a normal ass dude.
So, why are they making all these gimmicks if they don't want to push gimmicks? It makes no sense.
I don't.
You know what I mean?
I do not see half of these people, half of these new people.
Oh,
I
no.
can't even come up with I can't even think about their names, but half of these new people, there's a couple of them that are good if they develop it right, but
Exactly. Like Rex Steiner, he could be really good if they
yeah,
called him Rex Steiner and made it normal.
exactly. But a lot of these guys, I can't see them facing
no,
Roman Reigns. Can you imagine Tony D'Angelo with a fucking tank top and fucking lounge pants in the fucking ring with Roman Reigns?
Dude, that shit would be night and day. Roman would be looking at him like, bro, what are you?
Now, one guy that I mentioned, there's some people that could be good if they develop their character right.
Mm-hmm.
Joe Gacy. At this point, this dude sucks. This dude fucking sucks. Garbage. But he's kind of showing glimpses of being a bit of a psychopath.
And that could be great.
And if he develops that correctly, it could be fantastic.
Oh,
will he
bro.
do that? I mean, that's what we'll just have to. We'll have to wait and see on that. But
exactly.
Other than that, I know they got the guy in like the yellow jacket. He kind of looks like Kona. What was it? Kona Reeves. He was the finest. That was his name.
Yeah, right? Yeah, he was the finest.
God,
This
that guy
fucking
was
thing.
fucking sucked, bro.
Dude, remember his fucking theme song?
Oh God,
Whatever the fuck, however the fuck it went, that shit was so ass.
bro. Bro, oh God, he fucking sucked, man.
Dude was terrible.
I remember everybody was comparing him to Dream because everybody hated him at first.
Oh
And
yeah.
everybody was like, "Oh, you hated Dream first?" Well, yeah, because Dream actually had charisma. This dude just comes out in a fucking blazer, and
Bro, and then they didn't put him on TV for like a year and a half, and then they just released him. He came back and then they released him. Dude was one of the worst things in NXT, bro. He was there in Prime NXT too, and he failed. That's sad. How do
yeah,
you fail in Prime NXT? You don't,
yeah,
but he did.
exactly. NXT's direction.
His direction
I
is.
don't think I don't think that's a bump in the road. I think that's a sinkhole. Um,
Oh yeah.
and I think that they fell into that by now. They
Oh,
definitely have fallen
100%.
into the sinkhole. You can just tell
Mm-hmm.
when you look at a guy like Gargano's role. When you from compared to what it used to be 3 years ago, when you look at
Oh
a
yeah.
guy like Tommaso Ciampa, who
It's
you
so
just don't feel
different.
the passion on him
Yeah.
anymore.
The fire just ain't there with Ciampa, bro.
It's
Like that
not.
2018 Ciampa, he made that DH show, and it felt like that. And every time he said it, it meant something. Now he just says it because that's just what he said 3 years ago.
Yeah, he says it because he doesn't. He says it because he can't go on television and admit that the fucking brand failed. You
Exactly. He
know.
can't just be like, yeah, this shit's pretty lame. He can't do that.
And this show may suck now, but I don't.
Just damn. Just dogging on the show itself. This
Yeah, man,
product
but
might be terrible, but I'm the best.
this show may fucking suck nowadays, but I'm
I
still
hadn't.
good.
Oh god.
Yeah, I mean, this show is so they want to bring a younger viewer to the
Mm-hmm.
show, but they want to make it more edgy. Why don't they
Like,
do that on the main roster? That doesn't make any sense. Why would they want to do that for NXT but not the main roster? Because the
I
main
don't
roster
get.
has a younger demographic. So why don't you want to make that edgier too?
Exactly. I don't get what they're trying.
Uh,
They want to make it edgy, but they want to appeal to young kids. I don't. And you can.
We've been telling you to do that for years. I mean, what?
Exactly.
Do that with the
Edginess
main
attracts
roster.
young kids. You know what I mean? Young kids love that shit. Fucking in our day, people would love to get in Call of Duty. Kids, fucking 11-year-olds would get in Call of Duty lobbies and say the most fucked up shit, thinking they were cool as shit. Like, that's what kids like to do. Kids like to be edgy and cool, and I'm older, I'm doing shit older kids do. Like, that's what kids want to do. But when you're
Hmm?
embracing the childish shit, no one wants to watch it. The only kids that watch you are little fucking pussies that fucking listen. Like fucking, you know what I mean? You know what I'm trying to say? It's like those little nerdy ass kids. That's who fucking watch this product. And only other people that watch this product are fucking 40 plus fucking people that still fucking cream over the attitude era.
Yeah.
Fuck area. Yeah, shit, man. You know what I'm
The
saying, bro.
Attitude Era.
Fuck, dude,
Undisputed Era.
era. Oh man, I miss Cole. I miss that Cole and everyone. The undisputed
Undisputed Era.
era. Bally.
Oh God, it's
I miss
Bally.
that.
Uh,
Fucking Bally.
they better put her on the same fucking brand as him.
Bro, I swear, what brand is he still on SmackDown?
Yeah,
She better be on SmackDown when she comes back, bro. I'm telling you.
bro. If she's not,
It's disappointing. Her
that is.
Jimmy fucking calling for her. That she'll be the lamest shit ever.
That's how they do it.
Dead. Probably on fucking video on Twitter. Yeah, man. Why'd they give
Shinsuke
it to
Nakamura relinquishes the King of the Ring crown. Doesn't he
like,
have to defend that until? Why don't they just put him in the tournament?
and just have him lose? Like, oh man.
Oh, so what? Good God. Like, do that on TV, bro. Have him
At least
relinquish
do
the
it on.
crown on TV or some.
Just do it on.
Just
He's
fucking
just
2 hours
so
before SmackDown. Just I'm done with this crown.
like, oh, bro.
Dumb as
We're just
shit.
gonna see him tonight, just
Swear to
not with the
God.
crown.
I
It makes
swear
no
to fucking God,
sense.
man. Fucking Jesus. Braun
God.
Strowman. Braun Strowman.
Slow down with this man.
Braun
fucking-
Strowman. Dude, so many stories have been coming out for Braun Strowman. He did a sit-down interview with Control the Narrative, and that was his first post-WWE interview, I guess. He came out and he tweeted this out at EC3. All I can say is thank you at Real EC3. You set me free from so many things I had locked inside me that I never thought I would be able to recover from. You want to see a monster become more than what he thought he was capable of. And then he left a link to their match. Braun Strowman came out and he thanked EC3 and he said that he was done with WWE and he was excited for this next chapter of his career. And then this came out. So it kind of, I don't know who was I don't know who was done with who here, but this sounds awfully fishy if you ask me. Steve Carrier of Ringside News came out and tweeted out, WWE is not interested in Braun Strowman. Both writing teams were asked about interest in Strowman before the 2021 draft, and both said no interest, directly to Bruce, Vince, and Johnny Ace. We were told he's approaching WWE and not the other way around. I repeat, we were told he is approaching WWE and not the other way around.
Dude,
so now we're going to go back to him saying he was done with WWE. Are you? Or were they done with you, Braun?
Do you really have a choice in that?
And then, oh God.
And then,
just a side story though, but this fucking indie company, I believe it was Black Label Pro Wrestling, came out and offered Braun Strowman to be a part of their janitorial crew.
Dude, they are fucking legendary for that.
So
we all remember what he said.
Yeah, go get a real job. There you go. You just got a spot. It opened up for you.
Exactly. Get the fuck out of here, Braun.
Yeah, man. I mean, this guy, and, you know, he comes out and he says, oh, well, you know, I had a lot of thinking to do and I let the money get to my head. That was basically what happened in that cinematic match with EC3. EC3 was basically telling him how his life is going, pretty much. He was like, you let the money get all to your head and this and that, and Braun, you know, although, I mean, it's a good thing he apologized for what he said. I personally, he should fucking,
he shouldn't have said it in the first place.
He shouldn't have said it in the first place, because how stupid does he look?
Exactly.
You talk shit about two guys in particular, Luchasaurus and Lance Archer, who can run fucking circles around you, dude.
Exactly,
and you talk about them because you make more money?
Like,
how does that look now? How's that look now? How is your 1.2 million downside guarantee going now? Huh?
Exactly, bro.
So
he only made that money because he was fucking attraction for Vince. He was one of his fucking Ferris wheels at his fucking county fair.
He can flip things over. This is great. He have gimmick matches every week, and he can't wrestle for shit. I love him.
And then once all the gimmick matches and all the t-shirts and catchphrases ran out, Vince ran out of use for him, and he got fired. Come on, bro. Come on. They were paying him too much money, so they couldn't keep him and maybe change him over time because they were paying him too much. So they got rid of him. So all that money he was bragging about, WWE felt to a point where he doesn't deserve this anymore and fired him. So
Yeah, they
all
did
that
not.
bragging he did
Yeah,
came right back in his face.
he did not get what is it? I forgot what I was gonna say. Basically, what I was gonna say was he looks stupid, pretty
Oh,
much.
he looks so
Dude,
stupid. It came
he
right
looks
back at
stupid now. How's that? How does that look now? You wanted to go and talk shit
exactly.
about all these guys that bust their ass on the fucking independents for years, and now they're finally getting a prime spotlight or AEW, or you're talking shit about guys because, bro, half of these guys probably have fucking families, and they just have a
Exactly.
dream of being a pro wrestler, and they're fucking scrapping on their fucking hands and knees for the littlest amount of money to provide for their families and make their dreams come true, and you want to hate on them because you're making this and you're making that. Well,
Come on,
how the
bro.
fuck does that look for you now? You better fucking be apologetic. You
Oh,
better
you
fucking
better.
be. Um,
If I
and
were these
now,
indie companies, I would not allow him anywhere near my show.
no, if I'm the head booker and he's
Nope.
a free agent, I don't want him. I don't want him
Hell
because
no.
for me, it's more about it would be more about the fucking morals than he
Exactly.
disrespected my guys that come in and work for me and
I
bust their
agree.
ass and they're fucking fantastic, and you expect me to bring you in because of what?
Oh yeah.
You know what I
And
mean?
you know Braun fucking debunked the fact that he's asking for a lot of money. You know he is. And you know he's asking for what's more than they're gonna get out of Braun Strowman. It's not worth it to book Braun Strowman.
He was already bragging about, oh, I've turned down godly amounts of money from these indie promotions.
Like, okay.
I mean, this dude let, and it was all brought to light. This dude was in the Control Your Narrative.
Mm-hmm.
EC3 was telling him you let the
Uh,
money get to your head and all that
mm-hmm.
shit, and it's all true. And
Exactly.
Braun wanted to get his job back with WWE, and with him doing that, I mean, how sorry are you? Because
Exactly.
if um if you were doing your indie shit and you were paying respect to all the indie guys, if WWE knocked on your door, you'd go back in a heartbeat. You're not
Oh,
gonna be
bro.
like, no, after what you did to me, fuck you. That's
He
dumb as
wouldn't even
shit.
apologized if he was already back in that company.
No,
He'd be saying the
no.
same shit on Twitter. You
Yep.
know what I mean? It's like, come on,
He
bro.
does all that, and then we'll get to what he said about the internet fan or the fucking
Oh,
fans, according to him.
oh
But
man.
despite recent talks with All Elite Wrestling, Impact Wrestling are leading the race to sign former Universal Champion Braun Strowman, according to Fightful Select. Yeah, that's pretty much it. But Impact, I mean, if he doesn't go back to WWE, which apparently he's not anymore, he's going to Impact. You said stuff like that for a reason. You said things about their talent for a reason.
Because you meant
And
it.
I think, yeah, because you meant it. And Tony Khan, I mean, we all know Braun's a very nice guy, but I mean, if you're a very nice guy, I would think you would want to have some decency and fucking respect for other people. You know what I
Exactly. In your
mean?
business. Exactly.
I
You've
mean,
been.
these guys, Luchasaurus and Lance Archer, these guys, these guys paid their fucking dues being wrestlers. They didn't get put in
Exactly.
WWE because
They're big and
Mark
strong.
Henry saw something in you because you're a bodybuilder. You're a
Literally.
big guy. Oh, wow. You could be a wrestler. No. You need to have respect, man. You need to have respect for the business that you're fucking in. And I think that's the problem with a lot of these guys starting off with WWE. They do
Oh,
not
they
have
know.
they do not have an ounce of respect for the business. They don't.
No.
They really fucking don't, man. And for as highly spoken as Braun's peers speak of him, I would really think he would be much more of a nicer guy, even towards people he doesn't know, because you should have
Exactly.
some fucking respect.
Exactly.
You should have some fucking respect, man.
It's just respect.
But WWE's not interested in him, man, and
Shocker.
Impact Wrestling is reportedly front runner to get him. If he goes to AEW, the only way you can bring Braun Strowman into the company is if Wyatt looks Tony Khan in his eyes and says, I want him with me.
Only way. Only fucking way.
I don't want to sign here unless you sign my son's godfather.
Exactly.
Adam Shear. But look, man, I mean, the guy looks fucking silly, man. The guy looks silly as fuck. I mean, like I said, bro, he wanted to bring all that shit to light now, and you wanted to be done with WWE now, but you wanted to get your job back so you didn't have to apologize. And now you're being forced to suck it up and apologize if you want people to like you.
Exactly, bro. You
know what
see right through it.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. I mean, this guy was a company shill, and look what they did to him. Now how fucking stupid do you look?
Exactly. Now he's saying all this shit.
He wanted to go out and tell everybody to go get a real job when a fucking pandemic hit. Make yourself look like a piece of shit. Now now there you go. You got your first fucking opening, man. I can get you an application with me too. I'll fax it over to you, buddy. Jesus Christ.
God.
Unbelievable, man. So this guy via Control Your Narrative, how the WWE Universe made Braun hate himself. Let's see. And I quote, "When I started hating myself was when I knew I needed to leave WWE." You know how silly you sound saying shit like that, bro? You needed to leave WWE, but then it comes out that you wanted to get your job back? You didn't know you needed to leave WWE. I knew I needed to leave the WWE. The criticism from the fucking fans, and it's not even the fans, it's the dorks on the internet that opinion and couch cushion book shows and do all this stuff and just non-stop talk shit about what we're trying to do.
Bro.
Sir, you do understand you can't wrestle, right?
I mean, how it is. Dude sucks.
I mean, you do look, if you wanted us to like you, why didn't you go up to Vince McMahon and say, why the fuck am I flipping shit over every fucking week? Why am I a walking gimmick? A walking fucking attraction? Why am I a walking gimmick match?
Exactly.
How is that up to us that we're like, what the fuck? Why can't this guy wrestle? They're putting him in a fucking guitar match. They're putting him in an ambulance match. They're putting him in a fucking padded dumpster match. They're putting him in a this, that. They're putting.
And dude wasn't saying all this when people liked him. You know what I mean? It's when people realize that this dude sucks is when he's these couch potatoes, that couch book, and bro, we wouldn't be saying this if we praised you. You'd be loving us, man.
You'd be like, the fans are so great. This and that. They all do it.
They all do it. Everybody does it. Fans don't like them. They hate the fans. The fans are the worst part about the business. And when they're loved, fans are the best part about this business. Bro, we see right through every single time they say they hate the fans. Because they really just hate themselves and they put it on the fans and they blame it on the fans that they know that they suck, i.e. Braun Strowman. Come on, bro. It's simple.
I would love to see any of you get handed a fucking 15,000 word script on a piece of paper, get 15 to 30 minutes to try to memorize it, then go out and do it on live TV in front of no one. You can hear your heartbeat standing out there, the nonstop negativity that there is in the wrestling community. It's so toxic, and it made me hate going to work. It made me hate this stuff. Okay, for this one, you take that up with Vince.
Yeah.
Why? Can I have the fucking script a week in advance? How is that our fault that you get a fucking script and have 15 minutes. We're not running the backstage environment.
No, that's not us.
Get the
That's
fuck
all
out of
Vince.
here, man.
And first of all, when the fuck has he ever done a 1,500 word promo? First of all, that's a little exaggeration there, my friend. But dude's talking about the nervousness and all that, and the being toxic in community. That is literally what you did to indie wrestling. You were toxic to it. You did the same thing you're hating the fans for doing. That is what you literally went on and did to indie wrestling. And you want to say, oh, it's the fans. Dude, it's people like you that make the business so toxic. Only care about the money. You don't like the business. You don't respect it. You are the problem, bruh. It ain't us. Yeah, fans can be fickle sometimes. Yeah, fans can be assholes sometimes, but that's every fan base. That's literally every fan base.
Yeah.
So just saying, oh, wrestling fans. I get when you're saying, oh, wrestling fans, and you see some 400-pound slob in the fucking trying to fucking hug Alexa Bliss. But like, dude, get the fuck out of here. You are everything he just said about being toxic, that is literally what he did towards the indies, bruh. Don't do that, Braun. Don't be hypocritical like that. That's some
It's
real fuck ass shit.
yeah, it's oh god, this fucking Braun.
That ain't right.
And to end this off, the cinematic match with Bray Wyatt. They say it's the worst match they had ever seen. People don't have a clue what went into that match. I worked 28 hours straight trying to get this out to our fans. I went to work the next day after filming it and I wrestled on TV. I got home that night and was taking a shower and collapsed. I had an ambulance come and get me.
Wait,
First of all,
so they recorded that. Mm-hmm.
first of all, you
Mm,
are judging some
the fan.
fans' opinions as everybody's opinion. Not everybody
Mm-hmm.
thought the swamp fight was bad. I didn't
I
think the
didn't.
swamp fight
I
was
liked
bad.
it.
I liked the swamp fight. So at that point,
But
you need to fucking work in a warehouse or something where you don't have to deal with people, because if your
you
problem,
can't take.
if you are basing a chunk of fans' opinion and taking it as everybody's opinion,
You can't be on the public like that.
no.
You know what I mean? And another thing, we're not the ones that overworked you. Again, that's all Vince. We don't have the power to do that, bruh.
Speak the
Us.
fuck up. I need to go home. I'm tired. I have to wrestle tomorrow. Go we fucking pick it back up tomorrow? It's not like we're in the middle of a fucking swamp or anything. Like,
Like, that ain't us. We didn't overwork you. It was Vince. How about you speak up and be like, yo, these aren't good working conditions.
I'm
I
tired as
feel like I'm
fuck.
gonna pass out. Exactly. Like, that's
Tired
not
as
us.
fuck, boy.
Boy,
Just
I'm
tell
tired
that
as
to
fuck,
Vince.
boy. But like, and then, like you said, you blame a small chunk of the fans that didn't like it on everybody. Oh, I saw some tweet shitting on it when it happened, so all the
It
fans are
happens
shit.
every fucking where.
It literally happens to literally everybody and everything, bro. Not even just wrestling, and everywhere, bro. So if you can't take criticism, get the fuck out the business, bro.
There's two.
Seriously,
There's
go
two
find a real
sides.
job.
There's two sides to everything. Bryan Danielson versus Omega, best TV match ever. Why'd they put it on TV? Why are they making people pay for it? There's two sides to everything, bro. There's two.
Exactly, bro.
It's not
There's
just
hate for
you.
every. This man thinks he's the target of the world, bro. No, you ain't. You were just fucking bad on TV, and people just said it. And that wasn't even everybody, because again, we like the swamp fight. We like that feud overall. I don't think it was as bad as some people were saying. You know what I mean?
No,
So,
I really don't.
and again, we aren't the ones that overwork you, bruh. I don't know how he puts the overworking part on us. That
It's
makes no
gonna
fucking sense.
it's gonna be nighttime tomorrow. Can we come back? I'm tired as fuck. Like,
Exactly. You could just say that.
I mean, come
and
on,
just do
man.
it. And if they do something to you with that, and that story comes out, the fans will be on your side. I I do not get how most of these guys don't get that if they stand up to Vince and not deal with bullshit, they will be loved for that shit. They will be more respected.
Yeah.
That, how does that not register to like all
Like,
these people?
the Broken Skull Sessions with Seth.
Yeah,
You know how much more
exactly.
that made me respect him
Respect.
by
Hmm.
coming through that fucking curtain and giving Vince McMahon a death stare after he did that shit at Hell in a Cell because he knew that that was the wrong decision. And he even
Exactly.
admitted that Hell in a Cell match was nothing that him and Bray Wyatt originally wanted to do.
No, you know it wasn't. That was all Vince.
And that came out of Seth Rollins' mouth.
Oh, bro, that man was
Somebody,
Doctor Chill at
I
that
was gonna
point.
say, for somebody who's been the biggest fucking company shill ever, you know what I
Literally,
mean?
a
One
super
of the
big shill.
yeah, one of the biggest shills ever, you know what I mean? Um gets more respect because he did the right thing.
Exactly. And that gained our respect. You know what
I
I
mean,
mean?
we know at the end of the day, we know at the end of the day that it's Vince's call, but I mean, it fucking helps if we know these people care to speak up, you know?
Exactly.
But yeah, man, I mean, his whole control your narrative thing was about realizing this bad person he was in WWE and how he let money get to his head and all this, but you try to go back with
Scandal.
them and then you go right back to blaming shit on the fans.
You didn't change. You're not sorry. You're doing the same thing. Doesn't make sense, bro. This dude just doesn't get it. He can't take fame,
Braun
obviously.
is salty.
He
Braun is
is. He's
salty.
salty as fuck.
I hope Impact gets him,
Mm-hmm.
because I do not want to see him in AEW.
Oh,
His,
no.
I mean, AEW is built on people that love and respect this business, and I genuinely believe he does not fucking fall under that category. I
No, I
really
do
don't.
not. I
I
really
really
do not
don't.
think.
Um,
So I hope Impact gets him, or I hope he goes finds a real job or something, man, because he's not welcome in AEW for me.
no, no, not at all, not at all. The only chance this guy has is what seems to have worked a little bit. This shit with EC3.
Exactly. That's his only chance, and at this point, who cares? You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, but I don't know, man. This guy, he's just.
He's
Well,
just
I
a
mean, like we
hypocrite.
said, bro. Yeah, he's simply a hypocrite, bro. He does not love the business. He is in this for the money.
Mm-hmm.
He is one of them. He's in this
Oh,
for the money,
100%.
and you can see it, bro. You could see it, but yeah, I mean, this guy. I've been saying it, bro, but this guy looks dumb as fuck now, trying
Oh,
to
so.
get back in the good graces. Oh, I'm
Oh,
tired. I'm done with WWE. I'm excited for this new chapter and all this,
no,
and
you're not. You
then you
would
hear
rather be.
stuff like that, and it just
Exactly.
goes to show what you're thinking under all this stuff you're putting out. You're done with
Exactly.
WWE because they didn't want you. You're not done with WWE because you're pissed off at them.
Exactly.
Because
You're.
of something that you have the right to be pissed off about, but you wanted to go back there.
Yeah.
You are
You
a
wanted to go
sellout.
back to.
You wanted to
Exactly.
sell out back to
Definition
WWE.
of a sellout, bro.
Yeah,
Definition.
he is. He is. He is. And yeah, just somebody like that, man. Somebody like that. I remember I was ranting about that a long time ago, man. But don't don't knock don't knock somebody's love for something
No.
because they're doing it
Exactly.
on a smaller scale than you are. Meanwhile,
That's
they're
just fucked.
busting their ass twice as hard as you are.
Literally.
Um,
Mm, It's just about respect and shit.
it is. It is. It is, man. Um, so yeah, That's Braun Strowman, man, and honestly, what sums all that up is he looks dumb as fuck now.
He looks so
He looks
stupid.
dumb as fuck. He wanted to go out and say all that shit. Well, now
look
it's
at
coming
him.
back to bite him in the ass. So
Yep.
there you go. I mean, his control your narrative was great and all that. I expressed that, but man, the underlying problem is these little stories we're hearing about, man. These little stories of, you know what I mean? But
His
yeah,
his real opinion on things.
yeah, exactly. And as for the final thing, this is a quick one, man. We're just gonna talk about this one real quick. CM Punk.
Nah.
AEW tweeted out at CM Punk on how the COVID-19 pandemic has hurt and healed wrestlers' bodies.
Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Dude's wearing
Bray
Fiend
Wyatt
shorts.
being teased again, and also in that Control Your Narrative, when Braun Strowman was walking away,
Mm-hmm.
there was a line uttered that said, "Fiends will emerge."
Come on, bro. Everybody's teasing it, bro. And you know Braun knows. You know Wyatt's telling him what he's doing.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, bro.
Yeah, I mean,
Talking about how it hurt and healed.
Braun Strowman is Bray's son's godfather, so you
Exactly,
know
they're close.
He knows, man.
Exactly.
Bro, it's being teased left and fucking right.
Right,
And if he
everybody.
debuts at Full Gear,
Heat,
we
bro.
got about another month
Mm-hmm.
until the six-headed monster is complete.
Yeah, bro. Damn near a month. Shit's about to be crazy. Can't fucking wait.
Yeah, man, but CM Punk dropping another another tease on Bray Wyatt, man. He teased Daniel Bryan, and that one ended up to be true. CM Punk ain't playing around, bruh. When
He really ain't.
he's teasing this shit for a reason. Bray Wyatt is
Exactly.
going to be all elite. We are going to see Wyndham and AEW, and it is going to be fantastic, man. It is. I'm so excited. I am so excited for this shit, man. Bro, yeah, God,
It's about
I
to be
can't tell
crazy.
you guys enough, man. But yeah, more the quote of the day is Braun Strowman looks dumb as fuck.
He does look
that
dumb
is
as fuck.
to end that story, man, and that actually is all we got for today, man. It's a very slow week, like I said.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man, this guy looks slow as fuck.
He really does.
He does, man. He does. I mean, he wanted to sell out, and now look at you. Now look at you trying to get a job with everybody else because WWE themselves aren't getting back to you. Have respect, bro. Have respect. Respect is the word of the day for the Notorious Hills podcast, man. Have fucking respect, man.
Respect is the word of the day.
Yeah, man, but with that is going to do it for this edition of the Notorious Hills podcast, man, and that is going to do it for the news, episode 78 of the podcast, man. Once again, it has been a pleasure, always a pleasure for my Johnny Mayhem.
Sir K.
And that is going to do it for this edition of the Notorious Hills podcast, man. Thank you guys for viewing on YouTube and all the other platforms. If you're coming from Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Anchor, or Google Podcasts, thank you guys once again. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you guys on Monday with Notorious Unscripted. We'll see you guys then.
Peace.